go live already. Did I hit the button? Oh man. What's up, y'all? I don't want the camera on me. I don't want the camera on me. Let me see what's gonna happen. Great continuation. What's going on, y'all? I know anybody came in yet, but when you do, let me put in my greetings. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna see if anybody come up in here. I'm gonna play my song, and I can't turn my camera around. I don't think you don't have access to this feature. Okay, cool. I'll just do it this way. Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. Let me see. What did I do? Let's see. Oh man, what did I do? There we go, y'all. There we go. And I do have the right to this song. Great continuation. What's up? Thank you for stopping in. Calm you down just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on at your game, and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fight, she gon' make you put the feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. Where you think I get that blissful look in my eyes? I need a side of ice cream with them eyes that fly. You know for sure for Mama Chief, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love our Mama Chiefs. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation. I just want to thank you for my creation. Cause we all love our Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. Dedication, singing tears at my graduation. Now look, my boy made it. And the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love our Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. Now be quiet, let Big Mama speak.
An act of God. Burning fossil fuels is overheating our planet.
How you gonna do that on my song? Yeah, I don't pay no bills to y'all. Hey Sharon, great continuation, darling.
Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speaks.
You hanging out with me. Thank you for stopping in. All is good, sis. Thank you. I'm gonna see if anybody gonna come in. I know they busy.
Calm you down just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on at your game, and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fight,
She gon' make you put the feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. Where you think I get that blissful look in my eyes? I need a side eye. They strike my last video, sis. Are you still in here, Sharon? Because I think that one might be myself, and I don't want to talk to myself. Sharon, you still in here? Okay. I probably won't go live because I don't like to just be in here by myself. But oh, you in here? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was telling you they struck my last video, the one we did when we had all the music. They struck it. They took it from me, sis. We had too much fun that night, didn't we? I think I had too much fun that night. They didn't like that. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to kind of revamp it a little bit and reiterate what I'm trying to get, you know, the people to see on my end over here, That's where I'm at with it. So thank you for coming in. I think the two is me and you. I think because I'm in here, so I think I count. Yeah, they striked it. Great continuation to whoever just came in the chat. I was just telling Sharon they strike the last video I did when we was having such a good time, when the energy was so high, it was in my space, nobody else, but I had a great time. Um, Copper Goddess, hey darling, thank you for coming in. Yeah, I was just sharing with Sharon and whoever else was in here listening that video that we did the other night was pretty. I guess it was pretty loaded with a lot of music. They didn't like us being in that energy, in that space. So they took it from me. So I will not be trying to play their music. You was gonna direct your son to the live, but it was gone. Oh wow. Wow, I apologize, you guys, but like I said, the information is the information, and I hope y'all can, find something that you can use out of it. But I'm finna do something tonight to try and still show our people what really happened to us. It's a lot of things that we got going on. A lot of information is out here, and a lot of stuff is new, a lot of stuff is old, a lot of stuff, is just stuff, and we gotta unpack it. We gotta take it. We gotta take every day and unpack it to get to where we need to go. And I will always say genealogy is the first place to unpack. So um, if you know who you is, you'll know what's really going on. That's why I show my records. You can't be ashamed of your blood. If you got the Moors, if you got the Moor, if you got some folks who identify with those quarter arms, which most of us do, most of us got those quarter arms in our tree. Great continuation, Philly. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for everything you do. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. Just to say hi to Mama Chief. Great continuation to you. But yeah, they strike my video. They said I had a copyright issue, and I assume it was because of the music. So I got to learn how to play music or find some music that I can play without it being copyright. So I don't know how that works. Maybe Philly can help me. Philly knows how he plays music. So Philly, I'm asking you if you can help me or share with me. I appreciate it. Because we had a great time and the energy was good. So I do enjoy the music. However, I just want my channel to be, beneficial to the people when they come in.
So I appreciate y'all for coming in. There's three of y'all in here now, and I'm gonna finish this song right here.
With them eyes that fly, you know for sure for Mama Chief, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chief. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation. I just want to thank you for my creation. Cause we all love a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chief.
I don't see no ring.
Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. The dedication. I see your tears at my graduation. Mama, God, the boy you made it. You the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, because we all need a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. Now be quiet, let Big Mama speak.
Y'all, you know what? I ain't Terry. I'm gonna go on and get started with what I want to do. And yes, four of y'all just jumped in here now. I don't know who that was, but great continuation. Thank you for coming in. Maybe I'll play the song again because I know everybody's tied up in a great bill. Sister Betsy got it going on over there. Shout out to Sister Betsy. Shout out to OTK and his 1,000 subscribers. That's big. Shout out to OTK. It's an awesome thing, that he's done a great work. And shout out to Sister Betsy. She got thousands and thousands. AP, all of them, they're doing the doggone thing, putting out the information as they can of what they're doing. And so, me with my few, y'all, I am so happy to have my 389 subscribers. That's big to me, that's very big to me. And I'm happy and I'm proud to have my two in the chat now, which is me and you. So thank you for staying with me. And I'm going to get started with what I want to show. Share today. Let's see here. Where we go with it. Up here.
Oh, you went to war and you never returned. Millions of you. 4 million, 4 to 6 million black so-called, who the Bible called Jews, sent
Let me
on
see.
the
Can I
dummy
make
mission
that big?
to help. A SOS was put out and you never made it back.
Thank you,
Then they
Sharon.
propagated wars through the theater of wars.
Can you hear that
These
good?
people a history timeline is right here in America. And brainwash these white people into thinking they really from here. But they really the
Can you hear that,
Nazis and
Sharon?
Germans that came from over there.
Good deal.
They just made themselves citizens in your sovereign nation. You get it?
Y'all know who
They
this
made
is. This
themselves
Gail Gill.
citizens
Go look at it for
in
yourself.
your sovereign nation and overthrew you. Federal government is nothing more than an offshore banking system, a Roman Swiss banking police system. That's fucked up.
Ain't nobody with me and you, Sharon. You hear that?
Press one.
I mean, this is some stuff that we got to realize within our walk in this life. Neighbor, me and you, Sharon. So I'm going to, let's see. I ain't gonna go with that trust stuff because that might be a little more. You don't know who that is? Oh yes, he's listen, very powerful, Sharon. Go over there to little bro. He's talking the last 10 months. Go back 10 months and you're gonna get a reawakening to a whole lot of stuff. See, people don't understand what's going on.
Oh, you went to war and you never returned.
See, listen.
Millions of you.
Listen. That
4 million,
war.
4 to 6 million black so-called, who the Bible called Jews, sent on a dummy mission to help. A SOS was put out and you never made it back. Then they propagated wars through the theater of wars and gave these people a history timeline is right here in America and brainwashed these white people into thinking they really from here. But they really the Nazis and the Germans that came from over there. They just made themselves citizens in your sovereign nation. You get it?
Are
They
you
made
getting it?
themselves citizens.
I got
in
two people
your
just came
sovereign
in.
nation.
Great
Over
continuation to you.
Federal government is nothing more than an offshore banking system.
Offshore banking,
Roman
y'all.
Swiss banking police system.
Police system. What we know about
That's
that?
fucked up. That's fucked up what they did to y'all.
Yeah.
Press one.
All right, y'all see what I'm talking about? We're gonna do that again. It ain't but a minute or something, but it's important that that little clip right there is genocide of Black America. Okay? We got all kind of things being said, what happened to us, how it happened to us, but it's a lot of documentations on these things right here. And I'm gonna keep on until we
you
get
went
it.
to war and you never returned.
When we went to
Millions of
war
you.
and never returned.
4 million, 46 million black so-called, who the Bible called Jews, sent on a dummy mission to help. A SOS was put out and you never made it back.
Never made it
Then they
back.
propagated wars through the theater of wars and gave these people a history timeline is right here in America and brainwashed these white people into thinking they really from here. But they really the Nazis and the Germans that came from over there.
Huh.
They just made themselves citizens in your sovereign nation.
They took your place. They
They
traded
made
places with
themselves
you.
citizens in your sovereign nation
Mm-hmm.
and overthrew you.
Overthrew us.
Federal government is nothing more than an offshore banking system, a Roman Swiss banking police system. That's fucked up. That's fucked up what they did to y'all. Press one.
Great continuation to the four that just came in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Now, yeah, absolutely. They traded places with us, y'all. I mean, you know, we got people saying the Moors, the Moors didn't even exist like that, but they was called other things, other names, and so we do have a lot of yeah, I know what you're talking about. We do have a lot of different people who've done a lot of different things, but let's see why they did it. Because remember, the video that they struck down, I was showing how the corporation was set up after they completely colonized the so-called 13 colonies, right? Great continuation to you for coming in. At least you could greet me and say hi. I appreciate it. But so you know, the colonies, after they colonized Georgia, which was the last one, that's where we end up being incorporated in the government being set up over us. And it says it in the 1732 Georgia Charter, right? So, but this is what I really want y'all to get right here. Now, you might want to get your pencil and your paper because this is where you learn about how. Greetings, Cuzzo. How you doing? It's good to see you. Absolutely. Thank you for speaking. But this is where you learn about how the government was set up on the backs of the people and who the power really belongs to. Good. That's wonderful. Okay. So I'm going to do this video, y'all. It's an hour and 33 minutes. And like I said, I'm going to be interjecting because I want to show y'all when they mix it, it don't really tell you everything. I want to tell you everything that I pulled out, that I know I've done, that I know what I'm talking about it. And I just want to share it with y'all and see if anybody else can go in their think tank and let's figure this out, because I don't want the government gone. Let's be clear here. The government is what supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have a system set up. And the system works well when you know that it's not on your back. Okay? Right now, this system is on our back. And it's because somebody didn't tell us how we was supposed to let it be. So I'm here today to tell the few that come in my chat what's going on. So let's see. I hope y'all can get this.
If you pull up your Kinesis app, this is what we're talking about here.
Look, that's real silver, y'all. I'm gonna watch this commercial, y'all.
Through the monetary system, you can actually create a yield and a return. You know, I mean, what can I say?
All the silver. Now, how you stepping on all that?
Of course I am. When you invest in silver, you are in control of this silver. It is your silver.
Own nothing but control everything. That's the whole process, right? Fair use. This is fair use for education purpose only. Private. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Come back here. I'm gonna tell y'all what we're looking at right here. That's copyright stuff. Okay, it says private in the Black's Law Dictionary, relating or belonging to an individual as opposed to the public or the government. Okay? Got that? That means private. Private is different from public, right? Everybody understand how private and public works? Everything that you do is in the public. That's why you have to have a driver's license, a social, a birth. Everything we do is in the public. Okay? But that's not us. We are the private. Okay? So the only thing that's the public is what's in the public that the government created to be in the public. Salute, Arthur Brown. Great continuation, love. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I hope you get a pencil and a pad and follow with me on this, because y'all ain't gonna be calling me when y'all really realize and I'm gone. Okay? I'm telling you now. I'm trying to tell y'all right now what we got to be doing. So, public is government. Everything that the government has created, the social, the birth certificate, that's why people say, oh, well, it don't belong to you, it's theirs, they created. Yeah, they created, but I'm going to show you something. It belongs to you, okay? Let's go. I want to know how to make this screen big, y'all. Creditors and their bonds. I'm going to cut that down. That's loud right there, y'all. I'm sorry. Creditors and their bonds, y'all. Okay, that's what we're doing. Creditors.
The following is not to be construed as legal advice, but only for the education
Give me a one
and
if you can hear
of
it
listeners
well.
and viewers. There have been many processes discussed over the years that seek to assist many individuals with dealing with criminal matters. Many bright and gifted researchers have contributed to the storehouse of information that help to shed light on the true nature
Shout out
of
to
the
the
American
8 that's in this
system.
chat. Y'all better get this because we need
Search of
this.
the internet will reveal a cornucopia of websites and videos dedicated to the subject of discharging debt, eliminating traffic tickets, or criminal charges.
Let me stop that right quick. Shout out to Yusuf L. Yusuf L. He was a mayor, whatever, but he learned this law. Let's be clear. Because people's name is Bays and L's, those are adopted names, and people won't go through life learning how to live. Let's be clear. And don't nothing belong to nobody but the laws of this land. Okay, that's what we're trying to learn. We're trying to learn the laws so we can govern ourselves and be in honor, because they have made us to be in dishonor. Because every time you don't put your hand behind your back, or they call themselves running you in the courthouse and all, that's a dishonor. Because we don't know how to make ourselves honorable. Shout out to the 9 that is in this chat. All honor to you. Thank you for coming in. We're speaking about creditors and their bonds. But right now, everybody that's probably do not understand what I'm saying, is not a creditor. Because they don't know they're a creditor. You understand? When you know you something, you walk in it. So let's go. Let's see here.
I've researched many of these remedies over the years and have come to the conclusion that our judicial system is commercial in nature. In other words,
did y'all get that? Judicial system is a commercial entity in nature. Do anybody understand what I mean when I say that? When we say that? I'll explain. In every city, state, and county, you have the policy enforcers. And they are there for commerce. That's their sole purpose, is to get you to give over your credits to them, because you're the only one that has it, is the people. That's where the power lies, in the people. Or you're understanding what I'm saying? The power is in the people. So, but they have us under this contract that we don't understand that we are the creditors. They make us be the debtors because we don't know. So they run you into court. All they really want is your signature, because your signature gives them credit. Remember, I told you that every application is a credit application. So all they need from you is for you to come there so they can fingerprint you, send your fingerprint to the Secretary of State, and prove you as a living man. Because other than that, all they have is the dead man straw that they're standing before them. But you is the trustee. You really the fiduciary of that. And you are the only signature. You're the only one who can sign for anything. A dead man can't do nothing. That's why everything's in capital letters, right? Y'all do understand that. Give me a 1 if you understand why all your bills, all your credentials, everything is in capitalized letter. Can I get 8 1s in the chat, please? That'll give me the energy to do what's got to be done tonight, because I'm here for a purpose. Appreciate that, y'all. Got me 4 of y'all. Appreciate y'all. So that's right. I mean, we all need to understand that the government wouldn't run except it be for us. They wouldn't be able to feed all these strangers if they hadn't killed our ancestors. I'm going to say it. I'm not sure. Y'all, they might strike me again, but I don't care. Right now, they took our ancestors and they are using their social in order to do what they're doing for these people. And it should make us very mad. Hey, Happy Day, how you doing, love? Thank you for coming in. It should make us very angry to see what is going on in the midst of a country that we and our ancestors have died and bled for, and we still struggling, and we can't have the better life of this place ourselves. I mean, it really should make us feel some kind of way. And I hear people saying, well, we didn't run. We don't. Listen, we ain't doing nothing but taking it. And I think we should be doing better. So I'm here to show us how we can take control. Yeah, they took our place all right. They definitely did that, Sister Sharon. But it's up to us to try and figure out how we can, recuperate and be in a space of our own. It's too much land for us to want to be cooped up with these people. We got land all over this place, right? That means that we can be wherever we want to be. But now we got to know how to govern ourselves. So that's why I need y'all to look at this. The courts is commercial. Your driver's license. That's why they can stop you and ticket you so that you can be and pay a fine. This is all designed. But this video is going to show you how to do administrative processes. Okay? I'm talking about administrative processes where your paperwork precedes you. You don't ever supposed to go in a courthouse. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? We never supposed to go in these people's courthouses. Because of the fact that the courthouse, if you know your position as a creditor, you could never voluntarily put your hand behind your back and go to court or jail. So that's when it says administrative processes. You learn how to accept anything that they give you. You just accept it. You don't have to argue with it. Because when you argue, it puts you in dishonor. Just accept it. Because you have an exemption that you don't know about. You can exempt it all because actually you have full faith and credit. Anybody know about full faith and credit? Y'all need y'all to kind of talk with me now because I'm trying to share with you something that'll get you out of the mess that they put us in. And the reason I say I'm trying to share it with you is because I know I wasn't scared to take the steps to know. And I ain't in jail and I ain't going to jail because I'm the Bailey and I'm the Baila. Y'all know anything about that? See, that's what I'm saying. Words that I'm giving y'all are keywords. I need y'all to be astute and get this because we ain't got a lot of time. And by the time this presidency come in and you ain't got your full faith and credit, they're going to give you they're going to put you on that social status thing. Y'all, I know y'all done heard about it. That they putting people on this kind of social thing where, they're going to tell you if you go in the store to buy something to eat, if you pick up a chicken, ma'am, you bought enough chicken for this month. You can't buy any more. Stuff like this is finna happen to our people while other people are coming here getting their freedom. Yeah, I need Shaq Whaler to come in here and tell us about that social status situation. I'll think about it and try to come up with it, y'all. I'll come back with it. But yeah, this is what's coming down the pipe for people who is debtors, people who are not creditors, people who don't know their place in this government empire. See, like I said, I don't want the government to end. The government is supposed to be here. We've always had a system. We just now have a people that have taken it over and it make it feel like to us that it is not ours. But once you become controlling everything and owning nothing, because see, they want you to own nothing and be happy. That's how they want you. But Rockefeller said, no, you own nothing, but you control it. So that's the position that I'm trying to be in. That's the position that I'm talking to you guys about right now, because if enough of us was in this position, we could create our own party and stand for the indigenous Aboriginal people of this land and do what we want to do for ourselves. Okay? Because of the fact of being in your rightful status, being the royals that you are. See, but they got us acting like we paupers and stuff, acting like we ain't never had nothing. Full faith and credit, baby. full faith and credit. And you only get that through your government. You only get to get your full faith and credit through your government that was set up in 1732 that I tried to share with our people to let us know that we are under a government. And the government was set up to control everything. That's why you can go wash your car. You can go wash your clothes. You can go to the grocery store. If the government was not here, we would have none of this. If the government did not exist, we wouldn't be able to move around the way that we are. The roads, none of this would exist. So we have what we have, but we have to know that we are really the boss here. We're not the lesser ones. We are the boss here because of certain things that we walk in every day and don't know how powerful it is. Okay? That's the whole point I want you to know. I told you, baby, I said full faith and credit. You didn't hear me? I'm sorry. Maybe I was talking a little fast. Copper, you get it? But okay, you guys, I hope y'all see what I'm saying. Every once in a while, y'all can give me something to let me know y'all hearing me and understanding where I'm at. Okay, baby, good deal, good deal. So the following is not to be construed as legal advice, but only for education and edification of the listeners and viewers. There have been many processes discussed over the years that seek to assist many individuals with dealing with criminal matters. And I'm going to say this because that's the first one that they get us on, is the criminal matters. Okay? They always want to run us in courts to make us have a criminal record. But I'm going to go ahead because I said I wanted to put in the things and take out the things. Put in criminal records, bills, debts, all of those go along with this being full faith and credit. Okay? Let's make sure we plug that in right there. Okay. Commercial, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, Charles. Great continuation, love. How are you?
Conclusion that our judicial system is commercial in nature.
Okay.
In other words, our prison system.
Okay, he's reading that, but I'm gonna read it. Okay. Many bright and gifted researchers have contributed to the storehouse of information and have helped to shed light on the true nature of the American judicial system. A quick Google search of the internet will reveal a cornucopia of websites and videos dedicated to the subject of discharging debt, okay? Eliminating traffic tickets and criminal charges, okay? This is where we at right here, you guys. Shout out to the 10 that's in the chat. Charles say proper education always corrects errors. Positive energy always causes elevation. Thank you for that, Charles. Thank you so much. Okay. This is Yusuf El. Say, I have researched many of these remedies over the years, and I have come to the conclusion that our judicial system is commercial in nature. In other words, our prison system today is nothing more than a debtor prison system where individuals are incarcerated to pay their debt to society and held as a surety for the repayment of a debt. Y'all get that? Let's go.
Today is nothing more than debtor prisons where individuals are incarcerated to pay their debt to society and held as surety for the repayment of a debt. This system of debtors' prisons can be traced back to as early as 1300 with Edward I and the statute merchant.
Edward the
statute
First, y'all.
merchant, one of two 13th century statutes establishing procedures to better secure and recover debts by, among other things, providing for a commercial bond that, if not timely paid, resulted in swift execution of the lands, goods, and body of the debtor.
Okay, let's stop that,
These
y'all.
statutes were
Let's stop that, y'all. Did y'all hear that? One of two 13th century. We're talking about Roman laws, y'all. This is one thing that I think people don't really understand. We're under Roman laws here. Canaan Roman law. That's why they came up with that Black's Law Dictionary, because they knew they were going to call us black and we were going to think it had something to do with us, but no, that was the man's name. His name was Black, Mr. Black. And he was, okay. One of the 13th century statutes establishing procedures to better secure and recover debt. Okay? Debt. That's what they put us in. Debt made us debtor, y'all, right? By, among other things, providing for a commercial bond. What's a commercial bond? If not timely paid, resulted in swift execution. That means you're going to jail, or they're going to take your land or your body as the debtor. That's why people go to jail, because they take your body as a debtor, and then they're going to take and go in your trust, because you got to sign everything. And then they already got your numbers. They're going to go in your trust. And now they paying themselves off your debt for your debt. You know, they didn't put a bond on you. The commercial bond so established. Okay, y'all? Are y'all getting this with me? Hey, Ruthie, how you doing, Rue Wordy? I mean, right, Rue. You know I can't say that right. Right, Rue to stay. You know you're gonna tie me up with that one, right? What's the phones mean? What's the phone mean? We're going to get some information. What's that? Okay, let it read, y'all.
Peeled in 1863, also termed pocket judgment.
12 in the chat, y'all. Great continuation.
The commercial bond so established. It is not a little remarkable that our common law knew no process whereby a man could pledge his body or liberty for payment of a debt.
Okay, did y'all hear him say common law? See, we were under common law, right? But when they took over and put us under this government, they put us under maritime law, which is the commercial law, which in 1933, when they got our ancestors to give up the gold, they put us under a trust. And everything about us now is traded on Dow Jones. Every time y'all see that, that's y'all they looking at. That's us. All right, Woodwordy. That's what's up. Thank you so much, darling. So we are the surety for the world, and we always have been. Remember, even before they took away the Mecca of our food banks, we were still feeding the world, right? We were still feeding the world. So we're feeding them now, and it's off our backs, y'all. It's off our backs, I promise you. Yeah, let me see what y'all saying in the chat. I appreciate y'all talking with me. That's what I'm talking about. Ruth said, right, Woodard said, if people would go behind these bonds, one bond, they have 300 to 100,000 traders on that one bond. No, just imagine the other ones you find under your number. Come on now. You know what I'm talking about. See, that's what I need. I need think tanks in here. I need people thinking, people that know where we at, so we can go. Everybody can get in place. Everybody can get it, so that we can support the things that we need in our community. Okay? For real. So, let's go.
Under Edward I, the tide turned. In the interest of commerce, a new form of security, the so-called statute merchant, was invented which gave the creditor power to demand the seizure and imprisonment of his debtor's body. Frederick Pollock and Frederick W. Maitland, The History of English Law Before the Time of Edward I, pages 596 through 597, second edition, 1899. Today, we are still living under the statute merchant. However, this is being kept secret from you because criminal charges are in actuality a debt collection.
You talking about being worth your weight in gold, Root? Right word. Don't you talking about? I see that root. All I see is ROOT. That what you talking about? That we were supposed to be worth our weight in gold. We still had to go because of the pounds you weigh when you were. Yeah, okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, and my sister Goddess told me that. And the reason why they stamp your feet when you're born is before get your footprint because of your royalty before your feet ever touch the soil. That sounds some powerful stuff like that to me. That sounds very powerful, you know. But let's go, y'all.
House Joint Resolution 182 is the public declaration that no one can demand debt be paid in any particular form of currency.
We can't
pay no debt. The only thing we have left in circulation as a medium of exchange is debt currency. The secret that the powers that be do not want exposed to the general public is that they can actually tender a bond, evidence of a debt, to discharge their criminal cases, as long as they have not hurt anyone or their property.
Y'all hear that?
This video is dedicated to
you can discharge a criminal case. That's what Donald Trump was trying to show people, and that's why people don't know what really happened here. He couldn't just tell you, but they put it out in public for you to see it. And people who know, they know. But when I tell you he filed a UCC filing on them cases, that's why niggas mad, because he didn't have to do nothing but file paperwork. But we don't know that, so we think he done did something wrong. He don't have to pay taxes, neither do you. I got a goddaughter right now. She came on, she'll tell you. She had quit, she had got another job. She's a chef. And I told her what to do. She went and did it. She said she didn't have no problem. She was tax exempt, made more money she ever made because they weren't taking her money. Then she went back to her other job and told them, well, I'm back, but I want you to change my filing to tax exempt. She's tax exempt. Once you get your passport properly, correctly, to be not a citizen of the United States Corporation, but you become a citizen of the country that you were born in. Then you get tax exempt there. So what's so hard about being tax exempt and being mad at somebody else because they don't pay tax because you have to pay tax because you don't know you don't have to pay tax? I mean, what? For real? So this is where we at. We're doing stuff that we don't know we don't supposed to be doing. And therefore we're creating debt. That debt clock, I'm not on that debt clock no more. That debt clock to say that the United States owed this money, I'm not on that no more. My debt has been cleared. Let's go.
One possible way of doing this.
Oh, okay, that's what they say. I heard them talk about that, but I ain't seen nobody say they ain't paid no lights but me. What? I ain't seen nobody say that they stop paying bills. So that Chevron doctor, I heard them. Everybody talking about Nasaro. They've been talking about Nasaro for 30 years now almost. Ever since 1999. The reset. Yes, they have. So, but to do this, because it's supposed to have been done when you were 7 years old, it hits different. This is something you're supposed to be in control of. Your mama's supposed to be in control of when you turn 7. This the real redemption. Remember when you turn 70, tell me you got to be redeemed to go get baptized. Well, they baptized they baby at the beginning of their age, but now my mama and them didn't do it. We got baptized like around 7 years old, and I just remember the redemption. But yeah, and then when you get 18, you're supposed to be able to do it yourself. But how old are we and we don't know how to do this? I'm trying to show y'all this is what you're supposed to be doing. You don't supposed to go to jail. We need to be able to fix this so our babies don't keep going to jail and getting killed in the streets. This is why I'm sharing this, because I know it to be true. It's ours to be done.
Bond, a certificate or evidence of a debt on which the issuing company or governmental body promises to pay the bondholders a specified amount of interest for a specified length of time and to repay the loan on the expiration date. A long-term debt instrument that promises to pay the lender a series of periodic interest payments in addition to returning the principal at maturity. In every case, a bond represents debt. Its holder is a creditor of the corporation and not a part owner, as is the shareholder. The word bond is sometimes used more broadly to refer also to unsecured debt instruments. Definitions used here are generally from Black's Law, 6th edition. Number 1, bond supporting credit authorizations. This bond is the debt side of the implied contract that resulted when your grandparents took all of their gold to the Federal Reserve Bank by May 1st, 1933. A bond is always evidence of a debt. It could be a liability to the debtor or an asset to the creditor. This
There go
bond
that
is also the
footprint,
implied
goddess.
debt.
There go the footprint right there, y'all. Now, do y'all remember when? Okay. He just said that a bond is evidence of a debt, right, y'all? Y'all heard